Hey, how's it going, everyone? I hope you're all doing well today. In this video, you can see me doing some pyrography on my Mosin Nagant stock. In case you don't know, the Mosin Nagant is a rifle that was developed by the Imperial Russian Army in 1892 to 1891. It was used mostly by the Russian Empire and the Soviet Union, but also a few other nations as well. I don't really know the history very well, but I think it was used a lot in World War I and then also some in and after World War II. But at that point, it got phased out in favor of the SKS and AK variant rifles. I think I read somewhere once, I really should look this up, but I think I read somewhere that, like, counting all the different varieties of Mosin Nagant rifles, like 30 million of them were made or something like that. So you can imagine I picked this one up for pretty cheap. I don't really know the correct way to pronounce it either, but I just say Mosin Nagant because even though I've heard about 30 other variations, none of them were from a Russian person, so. And this is the stock for my model 1891-30 is called. It was produced, it was designed in 1891-ish, I guess, and produced for standard issue to all Soviet infantry from 1930 to 1945. When I got this rifle, it had a thick slathering of cosmoline, a clear, greasy substance that they put on the gun as a sort of preservative. If you coat a gun in cosmoline, you could probably put it in a trash bag, bury it in a hole in the ground, and dig it up 100 years later and it would be in the exact same greasy condition. Anyways, I got most of the cosmoline cleaned off a long time ago. It wasn't easy, but a lot of it seemed to have soaked into the wood, and sometimes it would seep out of the wood in liquid form when I shot the gun a bunch. Usually very hot, sticky liquid would come out of it, and I would just kind of take a towel with me. Apparently, however, I never got it all out, because when I was doing this wood burning, I kept getting really high from the cosmoline being vaporized. Just, kind of lightheaded and dizzy, which made it hard to stay on my stool and do the art. So I had to take a few breaks. And when I was done, I gave it a few coats of true oil gunstock finish, put the gun back in it, and it looks nice and shiny. Oh yeah, and those Russian words on it say something like, "Vengeance of the Motherland," unless Google Translate tricked me. I wouldn't put it past them. Alright, so I'm going to do a test fire here just to make sure this baby still works. Putting on the bayonet. There we go. This thing's about 6 feet long now. You can see there's a can out there I'm going to shoot. See what happens. Normally I would be wearing hearing protection, but I'm only going to shoot once, hopefully. So, I'd say she still works.